Hey, everybody, it's Jade. I hope you're having a wonderful Wednesday, whatever you're up to. And Vikings fans, Purple people, are you over it? Are you just done? Are you ready for the season to be over? Or are there some of you that are looking forward to the game on Sunday? I mean, it's the last game versus the Bears, Vikings, who are sitting at 7-9, because they're still hanging out in Loserville like they do after losing pretty much of a primetime Purple embarrassment to the Evil to the East, of course, losing to the Green Bay Packers 37-10 this past Sunday. Thanks for everybody for joining the stream, by the way, making that game fun, making that game tolerable. And yeah, Sean Mannion, hey, you put up an effort, dude. Not enough to get it done. And if there wasn't already Purple drama going on, Pitchfork Nation for Mike Zimmer, alive and well, and the press conferences, Zimmer being asked about Kellen Mond, to being asked about his job, the future job with the Vikings. Zimmer's not happy. He's completely over it, just completely done over it. I think a lot of the players, too, just ready for this season to finally be over. It's been a cluster. It's been a mess. The Vikings, they're 7-9, and if they lose to the Bears, and I think the Bears, sounds like the Bears are going to show up and play, and I mean, who knows, the Vikings could too. The Vikings, I have said this before, and a lot as of late, they're not generally quitters. They don't generally just like up and quit, so we'll see what happens, and it sounds like Kirk Cousins, Pizza Ranch boy himself, will be back and will be starting this Sunday for whatever reason. We don't exactly know. This team, the Vikings, Zimmer, who knows, must really not care for Kellen Mond because, well, you know, that's kind of what Zim said too. Asked about his feelings, said Zimmer, that is, asked about Kellen Mond, said he sees him every day, pretty much doesn't need to see him anymore. I think it was kind of blown out of proportion a little bit. I think Zim is just exhausted. He's exhausted. He's over it. I think he just wants to get to the ranch in the off season and go enjoy. I mean, who wouldn't? And yeah, if the Vikings manage to lose on Sunday, even though it sounds like, yep, Kirk Cousins will be starting for whatever reason, again, we don't know. We don't know. Mond is a mystery for everybody at this point. And so why'd you draft him then? I'm spiraling all over. But the Vikings, they lose. They'll be 7-10 for the season. And the silver lining for me would be I would be spot on in my prediction that I made back in May about the upcoming season. I knew this was going to be an absolute cluster. It's the Case Keenum curse. That is what it is. What has happened since Kirk Cousins has come on this team? Nothing. And apparently he was the missing piece. People, I'm just going to say this one time and then I'm going to move on. I've been saying that all along. I was right all those years ago when I said the Vikings got bamboozled signing Kirk Cousins for all of that money, and they sure did. And look at where we are right now. Zimmer never wanted him. They never got along. That's a recipe for a Super Bowl when your head coach and your starting overpaid quarterback, they don't get along. Yes, and see where we are right now. So if Zimmer loses his job, which he very well could in about 5 days' time now, all right, because it's the 5th of January, and 5 days, January 10th here. So Zim could lose his job, and I don't think it's going to be fair if he is the only one that has shown the door. Rumblings have it that the Wolves have not made up their mind yet on what they're going to do. Sounds like maybe this evening is going to be a little gathering to see what is actually going to happen with the organization moving forward. But I think we can all be confident, let's say 98% confident that there's going to be at least some sort of monumental change here where one of the three stooges, they need to go. They all need to go. Rick Spielman needs to get along, okay? You're done here, goodbye. Zimmer, it's your 8th year. Nothing's happening. Okay, so we got to move on. And I think he knows it, right? It would be right. He knows. And then Kirk Cousins, the one that's gonna hide behind Rick Spielman's coattails. Yes, the little puppet himself. He needs to be shown the door too. Actually, Rick Spielman needs to take him away. just marionette him on out of here because he's not doing anything. And with this team, it is what it is. And I kind of hate that phrase, but it's so fitting. They're a cluster. The energy has been off, and the facelift, the restart button, doing a little update when you update your computer. And then after a little while, when you just avoid updating your computer just makes you do it anyway. That's what's pretty much happening here with the Vikings. They're needing an update here, and the universe is like, okay, we're gonna help you with it if you're not gonna do it yourself. So I'm going to be very, very interested to see what plays out. I'm sure everybody out there is. As far as the GM, the coach, the quarterback goes, there are so many options out there. There could be so many things. There's already rumors running rampant. Pete Carroll going to come coach here? Is it going to be Doug Peterson? I've kind of been talking about Mike Tomlin if he loses his job with Pittsburgh. And general manager-wise, I think that the Vikings, they need to give that job to Kelly Klein. She used to work for the team. She's now with the Denver Broncos organization, but she was the #1 female scout in the NFL, worked with the Vikings, I think, for quite a long time. I mentioned it before. I should have fact-checked here, but don't have the nerd notes, but just, freewheeling over here, whatever. But I think that would be a very progressive move going forward. She obviously knows the Vikings organization. She knows football, a great football mind. All right, so Vikings, are you listening? Are you watching? Kelly Klein, get her on the phone in Denver. All right, holler at your girl, get her back. And with the quarterbacks, who knows? It's going to be the quarterback carousel throughout the NFL in the offseason here. Who knows what the fiance over with the Evil to the East is going to do? Russell Wilson, Jimmy Garoppolo, heard Deshaun Watson's name is still being thrown out there for whatever reason. Please don't even go there. Vikings, don't even go there. And it's just, but this is what makes it exciting, right? This is what makes it exciting. And I think, the one thing I wanted, me personally, was to not be stuck in the purple hamster wheel, at least as a fan watching this team. And I think they're going to try to get out of it. I think they are. But I live in the realistic realm with this team, so I want to see some receipts. I want to see it happen. I want to see it. It's all rumors and rumblings at this point in time. Now, where there's smoke, there's fire, right? So some of these embers are gonna catch fire here, all right? And they're gonna have enough flame for you to make a s'more. So we're gonna see. And I think it's going to be about 5 days, but I don't want to get too excited about it, and I don't want to make too many speculations. And I don't know. I have a lot of things that I wish that they would do. Like Kelly Klein, get her here, general manager. Mike Tomlin as head coach. Doug Peterson possibly as head coach. Anybody else besides Kirk Cousins, get him out of here. It's not working. Send him back with his bestie, Kyle Shanahan. Do a swap for him and Jimmy G. I said that many, many moons ago. I'm saying that again now. Jimmy G's got the flaws too, as well. Russell Wilson, would he want to come to Minnesota? Not exactly sure. I could see Russell Wilson actually going to the Evil to the East first because he went to college there. So I could kind of see that. But, Russell Wilson, of course, would be welcomed here, in my opinion. Do I think he would necessarily land in Minnesota? Not exactly, no. Case Keenum, bringing him back as some sort of backup, or just in general, bringing him back here? Sure. But who knows? The Browns might want to keep Case Keenum because Baker's just an ultimate bust. He's been pretty bad. So, a lot of things could go down, but that's very, very exciting. So, but yeah, I don't know. Moving on here. So back to the Vikings, and last game versus the Bears, and Kirk's gonna start for whatever reason. So are we gonna see Kellen Mond at any point in time? Probably not, unless Kirk gets hurt or says that he wants to sit on the bench. I don't know. And I did read something. I think it was via CBS Sports. I think that's what it was. That if Kirk ends up winning this matchup, his record overall, it will be 59-2 if he wins. So is that why he's playing? Is that why he's so eager to play? Just to get back to that even Steven level? I cannot. Over it. The Kirk experiment is done. It's over. I'm just starting to ramble now. So, Vikings. This is pretty much a late post game mixed with like a midweek check-in. Oh yeah, I knew there was something else that I wanted to touch on. As of this morning, I saw on Twitter. Of course, a day can't go on. It can't go by without a little purple drama, without a little, there was already purple drama, and now this was just like a little dash of salt on the situation here, a little like Salt Bay action, to add to the purple cluster. Antonio Brown did a cameo about the Vikings. Now, as far as I know about cameo, you have to be paid to do it. It's requested. So I'm not exactly sure who requested it or how it got out there, but it was basically like a little 30-second clip. I think it was what it was. It's floating around on Twitter. I'm assuming it's still there. I saw it this morning, where he was talking about fixing the Vikings problems, what the key was there. Basically, to sum it up, he was singing Mike Zimmer's praises and saying that the Vikings need to keep Mike Zimmer or get him on the phone or whatever it was, that he is the key to fixing all the problems, that he's one of the great ones. He being Mike Zimmer, that's what Antonio Brown was saying. So, interestingly enough. And I wonder who ended up doing that. I'm sure it's out now who did that or who requested the cameo, and Antonio Brown did it. And even though the Bucks technically cut Antonio Brown after the little charade of him like running off the field without his shirts and all that stuff, it sounds like the Bucks are still in control of his money or his contract, whatever it is. So there's drama all over though. But of course, there's always some Minnesota connection, and it's always Vikings related, somehow. Obviously within the NFL, it's going to be Vikings related, but there always is some sort of Minnesota connection with everything. It's weird. And with that being said, what does everybody think? How are y'all feeling about this team right now? Are you just wanting to blow everything up? Are you just wanting a couple of changes? And at the end of the day, we got to just sit back and wait and see what happens. And I guess, too, if nothing really happens, if it's basically just Zimmer's gone and that's it, Zimmer's gone and that's it, nothing else, I have to start questioning ownership there. Oh, yeah. All right, I'm making word salads now, so I gotta go. But, again, if Mike Zimmer's the only one that gets shown the door as a whole, it's not enough. That's not enough. That's when I start questioning the Wolves. All right, but we're not there yet, so let's wait and see what happens. And there's still one game left. With all this being said, it kind of seems like the games are all over. But the Minnesota Vikings will be hosting the Bears on Sunday, I believe, high noon Central Time game. So, I don't think I'm going to be live streaming because I don't think I'm going to be able to view it. But if that changes, I will let everybody know. And it sounds like Pizza Ranch Boy is going to be back starting. So with all that being said, I hope everybody has a great rest of your Wednesday. Let me know what you think about this whole purple cluster that we got going on here. And you always do. So with that being said, everybody take care. And again, Happy New Year. Hope it's treating you well. Here's to a great 2022, everybody. So I'll check you later. Peace out. P.S. Mar, hi. How's it going? Hello to you and Kitty. Happy New Year to both of you. Miss you both. Tell her I say hello. All right, everybody, I'll catch you next time. Bye.